Hello and welcome again, everyone. Nice to see you. It's lesson 57 today, and my name's Janet Melody, and it's A Course in Miracles. The lesson we're reviewing is 57, and we're doing a review of lessons 31 to 35. So that's what we're doing today. And I just wanted to say, I don't know how you're getting on with these lessons, because it's a building, it's a momentum, and it really brings a lovely place into your world. I know it has for me. When I start using these lessons, I always feel better, even if it's not forever throughout the day. I know it's there. It's like having a little life coach that's always kind of urging me back to who I really am. And I find, because sometimes you can take these lessons in and then your day just gets busy and then you forget about what you really, are focusing on today, because you've let the external world kind of take over it. And really the importance of it is to really embrace these lessons in a way that are really important and really are what you want to see and how you want to be in the world. So it's good, I think, to have access to this course throughout the day if you can. I mean, you're able to download an app. There's lots of apps out there with A Course in Miracles on, so you could have it on your phone. If you've got a book, it's really good, to have it in the house, so if you need it, you can go to it. Because I find, say if you're having a stressful day and maybe the lessons just aren't getting in there, it can be good to use the chapters at the beginning of the book. Just what I do is open it up at a random page and just read a segment out of it. And even if you don't understand it, it's like it's giving your mind something new, something to really be curious about, and something to just bring you back to that place of love that you truly are. Because I think when you read it, you realise that is who you are, and that makes sense in a way. Even though you don't understand it, you feel there's a real truth to what is being given to you in this book. So use it whenever you can. It's here for you. It's here for you to feel that sense of peace. So I really, I urge you to use it as often as you can, just to help you feel better really in your day. So today we'll get on with the review, and we'll start with lesson 31. So, I am not the victim of the world I see. How can I be the victim of a world that can be completely undone if I so choose? My chains are loosened. I can drop them off merely by desiring to do so. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds me in this world. Only my wish to stay keeps me a prisoner. I would give up my insane wishes and walk into the sunlight at last. So yes, there is always sunlight inside, remember. The thing is, we've created a little invisible prison that we don't realise we're kind of in all of the time, and we think the world out there is like locking us in it. But it's not. It's like we've locked ourselves in our own little jail cell, and we're looking through these bars at a world that is not real, the world that we've made up to be outside, because it's in our mind, the thoughts that we've put onto everything. It's not creating the truth of what's out there. And if we let that mind drop with those thinking and let those meanings go, we can open the door into a world that just is new and peaceful. And it's not new to the world itself, it's new to us because we've been so lost asleep in a mind that is just creating a lot of illusions, a lot of untruths, and we need to get back to that place of who we are. So I am not the victim of the world I see. Remember that today. You are not. I have invented the world I see. Lesson 32. I made up the prison in which I see myself. All I need do is recognize this, and I am free. I have deluded myself into believing it is possible to imprison the daughter of God. I was bitterly mistaken in this belief, which I no longer want. The daughter of God must be forever free. She is as God created her, and not what I would have make of her. She is where God would have her be, and not where I thought to hold her prisoner. Yes, just asking the Holy Spirit, take me back to home, bring you back to who you are, because it's there that little bridge to get you back to where you are. It's like always waiting for you to know the truth in you, because it can't acknowledge you when you see yourself as a problem, as a struggle, as not this loving energy that you are. So come from a place that you know who you are, and it will sort of like embrace you in its arms and bring you to the truth. And that's what we're all needing to do to get there, you know, to train to change the world, to really get to that place of just acknowledgement and knowing and feeling and just being, you know. It's like waking up from the dream that we've put ourselves in, or a nightmare, you know, for some of us. So waking up from it and becoming awake in a way that just, I don't know, I've not got there totally yet. I've had snippets, I guess, in my life. I've had the feeling, felt the guidance, and just, but to be there always, just to know that everything is peace. Like Byron Katie, I love her work because she's always saying about like just loving what is, and you can see in the way she looks at the world, she just looks with such love, and just those 5 questions that she offers just can transform your day. And it's 5 simple questions. So I mean, if she can do it with 5 simple questions to get you to think what thoughts you've created that are wiring you to the suffering, then we can do it with this course. It's like there's so much value out there in the world to get us there. So many people have been giving this gift of showing us how to get back to who we are, and we all find it in different ways. This course is one way out of many, but this one for me really resonates, and it's given me sort of just so much peace. That's why I'm sticking with it. That's why I'm really being determined this year to finish this entire course. And again, if I need be, you know, I'm sticking with it. It's part of my life. It's who I really feel I want to become by being what it says, you know, and coming from that place of love. And I know that many of you do too. You know who you are. You do know that truth inside of you, and it's there. It's there for us to really embrace and become. So I have invented the world I see. We have invented this world. We can unsee it and see the truth. That's what it's saying here. So the next lesson is 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Since the purpose of the world is not the one I ascribe to it, there must be another way of looking at it. I see everything upside down, and my thoughts are the opposite of truth. I see the world as a prison for God's daughter. It must be, then, that the world is really a place where she can be set free. I would look upon the world as it is and see it as a place where the daughter of God finds her freedom. Yeah. Remember, the freedom lies within. The freedom is here. There's no kind of like, there's no place to go to try and find it. It's there. It's already there. It's like I used to travel a lot because I used to think, you know, when I get to that other place, like the grass is always greener. When I'm in that world, I feel better. When I'm over, but no, everywhere you go, there you are. You know, there you are in this world. So yes, it's time to realize the truth is within, and to feel at home and to be free, and all of these things inside. That's where the answers are. So there is another way of looking at the world. Number 34. I could see peace instead of this. When I see the world as a place of freedom, I realize that it reflects the laws of God instead of the rules I made up for it to obey. I will understand that peace, not war, abides in it, and I will perceive that peace also abides in the hearts of all who share this place with me. So that's that one. I could see peace instead of this. And even when somebody is in a real, like, confrontational way, I think if you get into that place of peace before them, it's like, because if they're in a heightened state and you go into that heightened state with them, don't you find that you both escalate up? But if you can come down, away from the attack, away from where they are, you can sort of bring them down with you and bring you to that place of truth. And it's funny how if you do it, you sort of ignite the peace in them. So we can ignite the peace in each other when we do these things, you know. So yeah, I could see peace instead of this. That's a great one to use today. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. This is lesson 35. As I share the peace of the world with my brothers and sisters, I begin to understand that this peace comes from deep within myself. The world I look upon has taken on the light of my forgiveness and shines forgiveness back at me. In this light I begin to see what my illusions about myself keep hidden. I begin to understand the holiness of all living things, including myself, and their oneness with me. And yeah, I think that is key. Like, just to go about your day and realize when you can be at a peaceful place, you know there's something holy there. When you can call on that, no matter what, is suddenly, it's like if there's a craziness going on and you can sort of step back and you can go to that place of like just be calm, then you can find that source of wonder, and the knock-on effect can be great if somebody else is aware too and they're near you and they see that and they get in tune with their own. There is a knock-on effect, yeah. It's like when you go to a huge arena and you go and see music, that's when I've found like my most joyous, when everybody just loves the artist and the song and we're all united, and it's like this, it's an amazing feeling because you're all singing the song and you can feel the joy, and then like that shows you that there is like this amazing feeling when you're in a mass. And it's the same with like when we get into the opposite of that, it can cause so much havoc. So it's for us to wake up when we're doing that. We don't need to do this suffering. Step back and choose a better way, choose a better life. Those leaders, that tried to lead without suffering, like Martin Luther King, he was having such a hard time, but he chose to stay in that place. Same with Mother Teresa, Gandhi, all of these people, John Lennon, he was trying to bring love back into the world. He really was sort of showing us how powerful love is. And in the 60s, look at the revolution that changed through love. It's like so many times in our lives, in our history, that show us how powerful love is. So remember that. Remember these wonderful lessons to really bring you back to who you are and who we all are. It's like I'm saying it to you, but it's in me too. It's in all of us, I'm no different from any of you, and you're no different from me. We've created the differences, we've created the separation, but we're here and we're alive and we have life and we have a gift, and let's use it to its greatest advantage, and really live life to the fullest, live in the present, like it keeps saying. So these are our 5 lessons today to take with us in a toolkit, use whenever we can. I am not the victim of the world I see. I have invented the world I see. There is another way of looking at the world. I could see peace instead of this, and my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Enjoy, and I will see you all tomorrow for another review lesson 58. See you then. Bye.